Well, good evening. Kim Baker here with the Victim Survivor Conqueror Ministry. Finally back on a Tuesday night. Uh, Tonight we're going to be talking about am I living with a narcissist? Okay. Um, this is a brand new study that I put together because several months ago I just felt like God was just telling me that this is something that I needed to get out there and that I need to understand myself, uh, the ins and outs and everything about being what is a narcissist. Okay, because I here's one thing that I was concerned about. Not only did I want to learn about it, but the way that the term gets thrown around so much nowadays. Oh, he's a narcissist. She's a narcissist. Just uh, I just want to make sure that myself, and that I could relay this message to others that, okay, maybe they are, and there are ways to go about finding out if that's true or not. But I'm really concerned that there's being a lot of people that are being labeled a narcissist when maybe they're not. Okay. If you stick with me through this, you're probably going to learn some things that I hope you didn't know. And if there's stuff that you know about it that I don't, hey, send me a message. I'm sitting right here looking up, we got chat here. I've got the Zoom going. And hopefully over the next, week or two, I'll get everything squared away, hopefully working just right. But anyway, so let's start looking at this topic, of narcissism, or being a narcissist, and we'll just go from there. Okay, all right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, hold on. Ah, I forgot the entire screen. Okay. Apologize for this. Uh, I forgot to set my screen share. Okay, and I don't think I've got it set up on face on well, there's nobody else on Zoom right now, so I'm not going to worry about that. Okay. Anyway, apologize for that. But here's the first question. Okay. And I would love feedback. Okay. Because this is what our ministry has always been dedicated on, is the interaction between uh, people in attendance, with me, back and forth, them with each other. But can do you believe that only men can be narcissists? That only women can be narcissists, or can both be a narcissist? Okay, so that's the first question that we have here. Okay, is that right there? Okay, so let's kind of look at this: men versus women. Okay, what percentage of men versus percentage of women do you think are narcissists or have narcissistic personality trait. Okay. I believe that there's a lot of perception out there that only my kind uh, are narcissists, but actually, there can women can also be a narcissist. Okay, so how relevant is this in our world today? Okay, so out of just think of how many Facebook friends that you've got on Facebook. How many of those do you believe is a narcissist or has some narcissistic traits in them? Okay. Well, okay. NPD is narcissistic personality disorder. Okay. NPD, narcissistic personality disorder. Okay. It is actually fairly rare. Okay. It's really not as prominent as what a lot of people think it may be. Okay. So only and when I say only, I don't mean, I'm not saying it as being in to take light of this situation. Okay. But according to studies show that only 1 to 6% of the population exhibits either narcissistic personality traits or actually has NPD. Okay. So to be a full-blown narcissist is a little bit rarer than maybe what we think. Okay. So narcissism in history. Where do you think that the term narcissist originated from? And how did it get started? Okay. Another question we're going to look at, and I'm going to go ahead and ask it right now. When was NPD or narcissistic personality disorder actually recognized for the first time? Okay. And we'll get to that in just a minute. Okay. Again, if you got a comment, please shoot me a comment. I'd love to see what you had to say. Okay. But anyway, here's where narcissism started. Narcissism actually started in Greece. Okay. Me and my wife a couple months ago just went to took a trip to Israel and to Greece, and we seen a lot of Greek mythology around there. Okay. And so this is what this is. It's really Greek mythology about where it started, how it started, and so forth. But here's the background story per se, if you would. About narcissism. Okay. And so here it is. There was a young boy named Narcissus. Okay. That was his actual name. His name was Narcissus. Okay. And the story is that he fell in love. He fell in love with his I'm going back to this one. There we go. I like that better. Sorry, I'm playing around with my computer a little bit, but as I go. But anyway, his name was Narcissus. He fell in love with his own image. Okay. The story goes that he saw his image in a pool of water, and he was so attracted to himself that he sat there and stared at his image and was unable to leave, and he wasted away and died. Okay. So he sat there, supposedly sat there without drinking. There's water. We don't know. Was it a mud hole? Was it? We don't know supposedly the water quality or whatever that was there. But if you're able to see your image, it was probably pretty clear. Now, maybe he couldn't reach it. I don't know. But anyway, didn't drink, didn't eat, and he sat there until he died. Okay? So, that is how narcissism has been considered a negative trait all the way back in Greek mythology, all the way up to 2023. Okay. Now, what does that tell you? What's one thing that you think that tells you about this person? To me, it speaks of pride. Okay. And we're going to talk a lot about pride throughout the course of this. Okay. So, anyway. So, when was NPD actually recognized? Okay. Anybody out there want to take a guess? Huh? What about you? All you got to do is tap it in the chat, Anyway. So anyway. 1980. 1980. Okay. 3 years after I'm not going to go any farther there because I'm really going to give away my age. But anyway, 1980. Think back. Okay. There's a lot of us that really, on one hand, yes, it's a lot of years. But in the other hand, that's really not a long time ago. Okay. So this is really, really very new. Diagnosis that had been made. Okay. So the term narcissism, it's been around since, I don't know how long. I don't know what year that the year range that Greek mythology really reigned. I know it's been a lot of years. Okay. So that, for one thing, that's the reason why when I saw that, I thought, you know what? That kind of confirms my concerns about this being tossed around because it is fairly new. Okay. Uh, have I heard the term, years before? Probably. I probably have. And probably just didn't pay attention to it. But man, I tell you what, the last 6 months, it is just everywhere I turned, I saw this. I saw the topic. I saw, videos on it. I saw pictures. I saw this. I saw that. And that's the reason why I started praying and asking God, what do should I? And that's when he confirmed to me, yes, you need to. Okay. So, here we go. We're going to talk about pride. Scripture says, therefore, pride is their necklace, and they clothe themselves with violence. Okay? You got a necklace around your neck, you start tightening it up, what are you going to do? There's going to be violence, all right? Okay? Yeah, that is Psalms chapter 73, verse 6. And that is out of the NIV. Okay? All right, let's move on. All right, narcissistic personality disorder. Narcissistic personality disorder, it is a mental health condition, okay? It is, just like in the theory of where it started, people have an unreasonable sense of how important they are to their job, to their family, to their spouse, just about in every area of their life. Okay, they tend to need and seek attention. Okay, and what they want is they want you to admire them. Okay. But here's the issue with a narcissist. It doesn't get returned. Okay. It's only one way street with them. A true narcissist, it's a one way street with just about everything that there is. Okay. So what you'll find out is people that are true narcissists, they wear a mask, just like shown here on the screen. Okay. They put this mask on, but to portray, they want to portray a certain image to others. Okay. They don't really care about their spouse or their children, really. They don't. They just want people on the outside to see their confidence and for people to see, man, they are worthy. He is worthy. He's worthy of my time. He's worthy of me talking with him or her. Okay. But here's the thing about them is that if they don't get that acknowledgement, then they get upset. They get upset by it. What areas of life do you think that narcissism causes problems? Okay. Well, as you see on the screen here, there's several. Number one, relationships, isn't it? Yeah, absolutely. Work, school, financial matters. Okay. All these are, okay. And the narcissist gets upset when they don't think that that is being uh, accepted by others, of their, that they deserve special favors, or that we should, they need to be admired. Okay. Now, it is true. Okay. It is true that more males than females are affected by narcissistic personality disorder, okay, or NPD, okay. So more males do have narcissistic personality disorders, okay. So where did it start? Do you think that they just woke up one day and said, "Oh, I'm gonna be a narcissist"? No. Here's the thing that a lot of people either don't understand or has a misconception about it, is that it actually, for most of them, it began either in childhood or teenage years. Okay. Because some children may show traits of narcissism. Okay. But as it says here, that this is typical for their age. Okay. So you may have a child, you may go through this and you may look at the symptoms and the traits and you may say, "Oh man, I've got a kid that is showing signs of this." Are they going to be? No, that doesn't mean that they're going to develop the disorder. Right? And we'll get into why that is true later on down the road. Okay. Again, scripture says they may find their relationships troubled. No, this ain't, sorry. Excuse me. Jumping ahead of myself. I thought I was to the scriptures, but it's not. They may find their relationships troubled and unfilling, and other people may not enjoy being around them. Really? Yeah. Most likely. Okay. But treatment for narcissistic personality disorders centers around talk therapy. Oh, you mean me watching a study discussion on this topic, me responding, me answering questions privately to myself? That kind of talk therapy? But this is also called psychotherapy. Okay, psychotherapy. Here we go. I got ahead of myself one slide. When pride comes, there comes disgrace. But with humility comes wisdom. That is Proverbs chapter 11, verse 2 out of the NIV. Okay. When pride comes, then comes disgrace. Okay. So, would you rather live in disgrace or wisdom? Which one? What are some of the symptoms of NPD? Symptoms of narcissistic personality disorder and how severe they are can vary. People with the disorder can have an unreasonably high sense of self-importance, and they require constant, excessive admiration. Okay. Excessive. Like my crown, they feel they deserve privileges and special treatment. They expect to be recognized. They make their achievements and their talents seem bigger than they really are. They become preoccupied with fantasies about success, power, brilliance, beauty, or the perfect mate. They believe they're superior to others and can only spend time with or be understood by equally special people. They're critical and they look down on people. They expect special favors. They take advantage of others to get what they want. They have an inability or unwillingness to recognize the needs and feelings of others. They're envious of others. Okay. But they believe that others or everybody else is envy of them. Okay. Oh, I know they're all envy of me. Look at me. Look at me. They behave arrogant. They brag. And they come across as conceited. Okay. They insist on having the best of everything, the best car, best office, best wife, best job. So I say, walk by the Spirit, and you will not gratify the desires of your flesh. Galatians chapter 5, verse 16. Okay. All right. I'm going to do, starting out this week and doing about 30 minutes. I'm going to change it up a little bit as we go along. I'm going to try some 30-minute time slots. I'm going to try some hour-long ones, maybe some 45 minutes, and just try to see what people like the best, okay? If you have a suggestion, if you prefer this over that, let me know, okay? Please let me know, okay? All right. Before I close out to tonight, okay, just a couple quick things, okay? Our website is vscministry.com, okay? You can go to that website and you can look up and find study materials, and you can download this material to your computer. You can print it out, whatever you want to do. It's up to you to do with whatever you want, okay? If you download it, then you'll have it. And if you want to share it with somebody, share it with somebody. Do with whatever you want to do, okay? Also, there's a lot of other information at our website. Okay, on the screen, you're going to see where it says support this stream, okay? This QR code is a link. If you take a picture of it with your phone, it'll take you to a link for our secure PayPal account. We would really appreciate it if you would consider giving. I know finances with a lot of people is tough right now, but if you could give $5, $10, either one-time gift or monthly, whatever, it would be appreciated very much because unfortunately it does take finances to continue to operate. Okay. But anyway, go to our main thing, go to our website, get that material. Then also, if you're close to the Odessa, Midland area, okay, this Thursday night we'll be doing our second week of verbal and emotional abuse, how it has affected us at 3319 North Golder Avenue in Odessa. And that is located at Amet Hatara. Again, that is 3319 North Golder Avenue this Thursday night at 7 o'clock. This is in person. Okay. So I will have Tuesday night online, Thursday night will be in person. Both of them will be different topics. Okay. So if you join both of them, you can get two different things at one time. Okay. And you can go through the material a lot faster that way. Okay. All right. God bless. Thank you for tuning in. And we'll see you next Tuesday night. Have a great rest of your week.